What up, guys? Fojo here. Today I want to talk about Hogwarts Legacy and a Harry Potter MMO, if that's something that people would enjoy, or even if it was a possibility. But real quick, if you guys could like the video and subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate that. About 90% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. And if you hit that bell, you'll know when new videos come out so you can catch them. But leave a comment if you would play a Harry Potter MMO. What would keep you playing that MMO? And do you think it's a possibility? So, to start with, Harry Potter is a phenomenon. There's tons of people that love Harry Potter. The fan base is insane, and the movies exploded when they came out. Now, to start off with, has there ever been a Hogwarts or Harry Potter MMO? No, but they were going to attempt one in early 2000s, but was canceled in 2000 as well because the company Electronic Arts did not believe that it would sustain more than a few years of gameplay and therefore decided to go against that and not create the game anyways. With Hogwarts Legacy coming out, it looks pretty solid. The details are really sharp and the storyline seems to be there. So I'm thinking this is the first Harry Potter game since Lego Harry Potter that looks really great and I want to play it. Now all the clips I have in here today are either from the original release trailer or the brand new footage coming out of the new common rooms for all the different houses that you can go and check out and look at all the details of all these new things they released. Hogwarts Legacy is a solo playthrough. You go through Hogwarts as a student in the 1800s, previous to all the storylines that have happened in Harry Potter. You will go through school, go to classes, and travel across the open world game to go on missions and train your skills and become a wizard. You know, the game looks super solid. The attention to detail so far and the few clips that we've gotten have looked very good. The storyline seems to be pretty solid, which seems to be the case for a lot of Harry Potter things. The different Harry Potter games of the past have always been somewhat questionable as far as the flow of the game and the clunkiness of how it worked, but the storylines have always been there. But it also got me thinking, could this be an MMO? Could Harry Potter and Hogwarts Legacy become an MMO? Would it be sustainable? And would there be enough players there to want to commit to a game like that? And I started out checking out the Electronic Arts game that obviously was not able to make it and they decided to cancel it. But now that Harry Potter has grown so much and has become such a phenomenon with so many people with such a huge fan base, I think there's no way that it wouldn't be a somewhat successful MMO based on the fan base and the MMO community alone. Now the question is, does the MMO community want to play a Harry Potter MMO? And that is a good question. I don't know if the MMO community would be interested in something like that. Magic is something that crosses all MMOs, barriers, and borders, but Hogwarts Legacy brought a lot of things that would be something that is needed in an MMO. It has an open world. It has a fast travel system. It also has a baseline of skills that players could train and build up over time, such as charms, potions, herbology, all these different skills and classes you could go through and learn. This is a good solid start for what an MMO could be. It has all these different things that a normal MMO would have. And we also know that there is a good and evil side to this, as well as plenty of magical creatures that you could go out and either train, kill, or train with, decide what you wanted to do. Now, Hogwarts Legacy does have the ability to be somewhat evil, learning the different curses. That would be a way to have sides and conflicts change up the way the game worked. Not to mention that there's also many classes and races you could choose from within the world of Harry Potter anyways. You already have in Hogwarts Legacy a goblin rebellion happening, which you could choose to be a goblin within the game and still utilize magic and use magic, or choose to be elves and goblins and half giants and such. There's a lot of different types of races you could be. You could choose to be different types of professions in order to have your class identified. And maybe you could choose your class in the first stages of the game after learning some of the game a little bit and understanding how to play it. You could choose what your profession would be. Now, sadly, Hogwarts Legacy is a single player game. There is no co op, no multiplayer whatsoever so far, and none to be planned as far as they can see. So in that makes it difficult to see if this would ever be a possibility for anything even close to this. And now I've seen other huge franchises come in to be MMOs and maybe not do as hot as they should have, or maybe didn't even get off the ground, like the Lord of the Rings one at Amazon. But that doesn't mean it would be the same story with this. Unfortunately, as of now, it doesn't seem like anyone has picked up the idea to make a Harry Potter MMO, so we may never find out. I just wanted to get everybody's thoughts on it, see what the community thought about having a Harry Potter MMO. Would it be fun to play? Would you play it? Do you think it would be a possibility? And do you think it could even make it off the ground? But I really do appreciate you guys listening to me talk for a little bit, go over a Harry Potter MMO and Hogwarts Legacy a little bit. I truly appreciate it. And if you guys could like the video and subscribe to the channel, it would mean the world to me. But we'll have more videos out soon. I hope to see you there.